If you have grown up watching and loving Pokemon show, then you should try the Pokemon games available on Google Play Store. Be it catching different types of Pokemon or training them for an ultimate face-off, the Pokemon games for Android have become better and more diverse over time. Here's the 10 best Pokemon games for Android 2020.
Let's go, Stoutland!
Magikarp Trump is free with in-app purchases. Magikarp Trump is one of the newest Pokemon games on the list. It's a simple little casual game. Your job is to train the Magikarp. The goal is to make him flop higher than your opponent's Magikarp. It may seem a little silly because it definitely is. You will have to feed it, train it, and put it through competitions to make it stronger. It features cameos from other Pokemon along with some customizations. Like Camp Pokemon, it's definitely made for casual gamers. Pokemon Go is a free game. Pokemon Go hit the world like the tons of bricks. It is without a doubt the most popular Pokemon games on mobiles. There are not many people who don't know how this game works. You walk around in the real world, catch Pokemon, level them up, and then use them to battle gyms. The real world elements also activate you to leave the couch and go meet new people. There are various things to make the game more engaging, like in-game events. The fad had died down a lot. However, that just makes more room for the real Pokemon Go fans. They continue to add new content, new game modes, new Pokemons, and new activities for trainers.
The world of Pokemon is all around you. Go explore, go discover, go collect. Pokemon Go.
Then we have Pokemon Home. It's free. Pokemon Home is not technically a game, however, it's an add-on of other Pokemon games. It serves as a bank, and you can send your Pokemon there to transfer them between other games. First, you have a Pokemon in Alpha Sapphire that you want to soar or shield. This is the app that lets you do it. Additionally, it has the Pokédex to keep track of your overall progress, along with the ability to send mystery gifts and even trade with other players. It runs $15.99 per year, and it's a small price to play for hardcore players. Be aware though, because the app still does need some more features and tools than it currently has. Pokemon Masters is free to play game. Pokemon Master is one of the newer options on mobile, comparatively speaking. You team up with all the trainers for 3 vs 3 battles with all of the Pokemon at once. It's by DeNA, the developers of Final Fantasy Record Keepers, so the developers have some knowledge about doing free-to-play games on large franchises. The game features trainers from most of the Pokemon games as well as the PvP and co-op multiplayer mode. It's a brand new game, so there's still some growing pains, but it should be fairly popular. And then we have Pokemon Playhouse.
Welcome to Pokemon Playhouse.
And the price is
Playhouse
free.
has all sorts of
Pokemon
rooms to
Playhouse is a
explore
game for
and
kid fans.
games to play with
The game
Pokemon.
includes a large playhouse with tons
Here,
and
you
tons
can
of
care for
Pokemon.
and groom
Children
your
interact
Pokemon
with the
friends.
house, the Pokemon, and the other
You can play
in-game
flashlight
elements.
tag and search
The
for
game
hidden
has super
Pokemon.
simple controls, lots of colors and
You can
noises,
read stories
and the other
about
elements
fun
that kids
Pokemon
might like.
adventures.
It's intended for younger kids from the age of 3 to
You can
5.
make music
Thus,
with
don't expect
Pokemon
anything
Choir.
complicated out of this game. Camp Pokemon is another excellent
Pokemon
Pokemon title for
Delicious
slightly
Berries.
older kids.
Carry
Pokemon
this
Playhouse
with
is also
you
free
to
with no
play
in-app
other
purchases
Pokemon
or
games.
advertisements.
Bound to hatch soon. You're bound to run into all sorts of Pokemon while you're here. Let's get started. Where do you want to go first?
And the next is Pokemon Guest. It's also free to play. Pokemon Guest is another newer Pokemon game from 2018. It's also one of the new cross-platform Pokemon games. You can play on mobile or on Nintendo Switch. The Pokemon world is in queues, but your goal remains mostly the same. You catch Pokemon, train them, and battle them. There's also a campground where players customize the space and make it their own. There's a full game unlike some things such as Camp Pokemon or Pokemon Playhouse. Thus, we only recommend it for older kids and adults. There's a few bugs in the gameplay, but nothing overly serious. But overall, it's not quite as fun as the main series Pokemon game. Pokemon Rumble Rush is also free. This is a game with very fast gameplay. In the game, you will find and catch Pokemon while discovering islands and seas, train them and put them in battles. You have to pick the right Pokemon for each battle, then tap and swipe the screen to control the Pokemon. You can also upgrade your Pokemon to make them stronger. Next in the list is Pokemon TCG Online. It's also free. Pokemon TCG Online is a mobile, freemium version of the popular trading card game. Players collect various Pokemon cards, build decks, and challenge the other players. It works like a lot of games such as Hearthstone or Clash Royale, but with Pokemon mechanics. It has online PvP, AI opponents for non-PvP play, various customizations elements, and a lot more. This is a freemium game like we said earlier. That means there's a pay-to-win element with this one, otherwise it's quite a bit of fun. It competes favorably with Pokemon Duel as a slightly more serious, but it's still a very casual Pokemon game.
Some of them even have attacks with no energy cost. Pokemon TCG Sun and Moon is available in stores and on PokemonCenter.com now.
And Pokemon Duel, the price free. One of the best Pokemon game for Android you should try to play is Pokemon Duel. This game has gameplay mixed between traditional chess and card game. In the game, you will create a Pokemon squad and battle with other players or AI opponents. The gameplay is quite simple. You will move your pieces on a chessboard strategically and defeat the opponent Pokemons. Strategic elements make this game a little bit different from other Pokemon games. Nintendo DS and Game Boy Pokemon games. It could be free or the price varies. There were a few Pokemon games on the Nintendo DS and Game Boy. Nintendo DS include Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Platinum, Black and White. Game Boy Advance has Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald. Many of those games are older, but it's still very fun and very traditional titles. We don't recommend piracy, so please try to buy these games before attempting to emulate them on your Android devices.
In Aspertia City, then travel to Burbank, where you'll find the new PokeStar Studios. Make your own movies and debut them to your fans. Where will your adventure take you?
So here we have the list of the best Pokemon games in 2020 for Android. So which Pokemon games are you excited about? Let us know in the comments, and please like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.